Welcome to EDU TV with 4.5 lakh plus viewers and over 1,500 educational repositories across the world. The founder is Mr. Pranav Guhathakurata and co-founder is Ms. Tanya Sethi.
Very good. So this is a very special time in history for people who are at grade 12 level at school, because you are going to enter university, the world of work, and so on and so forth after preparation in a school, and a good school like Mount Abu School will keep you kind of ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities. And why I'm saying challenges and opportunities is that when there are new things to be done, then there are exciting rewards. And I want to share with you a quick story of some major events which happened in the past. Around 1960s, the big thing that happened was the invention of the transistor. Bardeen and Shockley got a Nobel Prize for their discovery of the transistor. And Shockley was not only a Nobel Prize winner, but he was also a very practical person. He created a company called Shockley Semiconductors and started making transistors and semiconductors and so on. And this is what led to actually the Silicon Valley as we know in the US. That silicon is about the transistors being made. And while Shockley was one of the first one, there were others. There were Fairchild, and then from Fairchild came others, then Intel, then all these things came. And Gordon Moore, who died recently, was responsible for saying that the rate of number of transistors on a chip is doubling every 2 years or so. That was the big revolution. In the 1970s, the big revolution was the advent of the microprocessor. Intel was one of the first ones to make a 4004, then 8080, then 8085, then 8285, then Pentium, and so on and so forth, and the birth of personal computers. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all these people transformed our world. More recently, and this is what you have before you, is artificial intelligence. And you are seeing various things that you use, GPS, text-to-speech, speech-to-text, all kinds of things, recommendation engines, Amazon, Netflix, all this, you see a result of AI. Now, what is coming before you, and which is where you have a wonderful future, is what is called quantum technologies. Now, quantum has been around for about 100 years. And unlike many other things, for example, Archimedes' principle is due to Archimedes. Newton's laws of motion are due to Newton. Boyle's law, Charles' law are due to them. But quantum is not the result of one person's effort. Quantum is the result of 10, 20 brilliant people, or many of whom got Nobel Prizes and recognition from various countries. And let me also share with you, India was not behind. While we talk of Schrödinger and Heisenberg and Einstein, etc., but our own C.V. Raman was an equally active player around the same time. 1928, he discovered the Raman effect, for which 1930 he got the Nobel Prize, part of the team which was doing this. Satyen Bose, who did not get a Nobel Prize or a Bharat Ratna, but is recognized because half the particles in the world are called bosons. Half of them are called fermions, the other half is called bosons, and Bose-Einstein condensation is a very important phenomena for which, again, a Nobel Prize was given. For Higgs boson, a Nobel Prize was given, but Mr. Satyen Bose, unfortunately, did not get either the Nobel Prize or the Bharat Ratna, but his contribution is nonetheless. And now we are talking about quantum computers, and the youngest person on the block, whose name many would not have heard, is a person called Love Grover, who's again from Delhi. He's studied in Delhi, he's from IIT Delhi, and so on. And he has a very famous quantum algorithm called Grover's algorithm. So India has been an active part in this game. Now what has happened is there's been a resurgence of interest. So you would have seen that the government of India has announced that over the next few years, they will spend 6,000 crores on developing quantum technologies, quantum computing, quantum internet, quantum cryptography, quantum security, and so on and so forth. And another aspect is that there's a whole new emerging area called quantum biology, quantum medicine. So actually, IBM recently signed up with Moderna, the one who made these corona vaccines, for use of mRNA technology for medicine. So you are from all branches, and that is why it is very interesting. All branches will get to use the results of quantum technology. Medicine will use it for quantum sensors. Today, you know, we use MRI, we use PET, all these these things will become better, easier, smaller, and will be part of that. People in business will use it for very complicated strategic calculations. And this is why you are at the right time to get acquainted, interested. And when you look for careers and choices, you won't get a ready-made career in quantum right now. But if you study the basic subjects of physics and maths and chemistry and whatever goes along with it, with the disposition of quantum in mind, you'll be ready for this quantum future. This is what I wanted to say in a nutshell. There is lots and lots of information. For those who are interested, there is more and more that I will be available. But I just want to trigger you that there was a time when there was only civil engineering. Then came mechanical, then came electrical, then came chemical, textile, computer, etc., etc. You will very soon be seeing something called quantum engineering. And this is where you need to look at. Already some universities in the US have programs on that. University in Australia, New South Wales has a program in quantum engineering and so on. But otherwise also you can do other related fields and then move on to quantum engineering in due course. So wish you all the best. You have a very bright future. Of course, in the traditional field also there is a bright future. But some people like to do new things. And whether you do a new thing or you excel in an old established thing, in both cases, you will have a bright future. So my best wishes to all of you, and thank you for being here.
Welcome to EDU TV with 4.5 lakh plus viewers and over 1,500 educational repositories across the world. The founder is Mr. Pranav Guha Thakurata and co-founder is Ms. Tanya Sethi.